Hiring a GMAT tutor is something that hopefully you only have to do once. But this video is for everybody, whether you're brand new to the GMAT or whether you've had one or two bad tutoring experiences. So, and this isn't an uncommon thing, a lot of clients come to us after having lackluster success with other tutoring services or with other tutors. So today I want to talk about what to look for in a tutor. And while I'm hopeful that you'll end up working with us, should you give us a call, I want to give you a framework for what to look for and why these things are important for your learning experience. And a lot of these characteristics are rather counterintuitive. So for example, when interviewing a tutor, when speaking to a tutor, be very wary of a tutor who claims to know exactly what they're doing. Everyone learns a little differently, and it takes a tutor years and years of experience, dozens if not hundreds of clients, to really have a sense of what an individual needs. Any tutor that you speak with who says, I know exactly what you need, here's the program we're going to do, and isn't asking you enough questions or isn't spending enough time with you to understand what it is that makes you you and what your specific background is, represents a red flag, a huge, flying, waving red flag that tells you to run in the other direction. Successful tutoring, just like successful education and doing things more generally successfully, is full of uncertainties. And you should be identifying a tutor that recognizes that. So many tutors will tell you about their tried and true method or have a particular methodology that they want to follow. And this is another one of those red flags. Every learner is a bit different, but when you have a tutor that's very top down, what they're doing is instead of focusing on you as a learner, they're focusing on themselves and what works for them, or a little better but not great, what works for the general population, 50, 60, 70% of people. And that's great if you're looking to get from a 500 to a 600, but when you're looking for top performance, when you're looking for a 700 plus score, you need to leverage your own strengths and recognize your own weaknesses. And anyone who says, this is how I solve a problem, so you should do as I do, or this is the best way, should make your ears prick up, because this is someone who's not going to be flexible enough to work with the various balance of characteristics that you have, and you may throw at them as you hit resistance points in the mid to upper 600s. Finally, any tutor that promises guarantees results is not being realistic. One of the best kept secrets in test preparation is that not everyone achieves their goal. While we have a great track record and we don't really have anyone who fails to improve, not everyone gets to that 700 score. A lot of it is dependent upon the priority that you give the GMAT, your rapport with your instructor, the skills that you come in with, but also your openness to acquiring new skills. Many of the companies out there will advertise certain success rates, and under close scrutiny, most of those numbers actually don't compute. They don't account for washout rates, people who decide to start but don't finish, or people who have inconsistent prep because they are focused on the next promotion or planning a wedding. And these are obstacles that can be worked around, but at the same time, the idea that everyone who walks in the door succeeds is one that should raise red flags for you. So any sort of assurance is indicative of someone who's trying to sell you something rather than someone who's genuinely concerned with giving you a realistic lay of the land and speaking about your possibilities and their success rate in a meaningful and realistic way. So I hope this is useful for you guys as you continue to navigate the uncertain world of test preparation. There are a lot of great practitioners out there, but there are also a lot of duds, and often price point and guarantees don't tell you who is who. So do your research, have a lot of deep conversations, ask good questions, and ultimately go with your gut. Go with what's comfortable for you and who you feel most comfortable with, because ultimately that will lead to the best experience and the greatest amount of openness on your part to master new techniques. So I hope this helps you guys find the tutor that's right for you. Wishing you all the best in your GMAT preparation.